All right. Should be broadcasting. And how will we do this? Hello? Oh, wow, that is a delay.
No, I'm going to get mine easier.
Who knew there was such a delay?
Let me get your mic because that mouse isn't going to work in my class. I'm sorry.
But he's not logging in and taking up one of the 10 spaces. That would be stupid.
No, I think he's on the public broadcast. Right now. Oh, who's that? Is that Jacob? Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. We're still getting started here.
Awesome.
Everybody can talk if they want to.
Yeah, so what's happening with you guys?
Just a sunny day here in San Francisco. What about
That's
there?
relative compared to Australia.
Yeah, it's a really nice day here in the future, I guess.
Maybe so.
Yeah, it's weird weather we're having, like we're having summer weather now, and it's like the middle of autumn. So
Yeah, I was going to say it's fall. It should be fall right now over there, so it should start getting colder.
Yeah. it's like 24 degrees or something. It's like ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit.
It's 75 degrees.
Uh-huh.
So you've got your ticket situation resolved and through Maya and Hunter, right?
Yeah, that's amazingly awesome.
Okay, cool. I still have 2 more tickets I got to find for people, so I got to work that out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Things will come.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I still have to pay my. That's cool. Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Are you paying Maya or are you paying Hunter?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh,
I was gonna
okay.
wait till after this meeting till kind of who I should pay money.
Because I think Hunter fronted Maya the money so she could get it, and then the other guys will work it out.
Oh, okay, sweet.
We just wanted to make sure we got as many of the tickets as we could.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bit of a trial, I suppose. Yeah, it was very much like a lottery, I guess.
Well, if you still get on the STEP program, like if you still manage, like for some reason you get offered tickets there, let us know so we can see about getting those tickets from you.
Oh, for sure.
Because we still have people in camp that need tickets, so
yeah.
You know, we'll work out whatever we need to in order to make sure we grab as many as we can get. So who's that? Oh, is that Mary?
I'm Mary, yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How's everyone doing?
So far, so good. I got 2 of you on there now, waiting for the rest of us. So well, introduce yourselves.
I'm Doug.
Kurt. I'm Jet.
Nice to meet you.
There you go.
Hello. Where are you at, Mary?
I'm in Tacoma, Washington.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this everyone's first time going to Burning Man, other than Scott, obviously?
My second.
His
My
first.
first.
My fifth.
Jacob's first. Right, Jacob?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Right on. I'm going to start on time because this is actually being, there's a YouTube video being made from it, and then people can get caught up. Hopefully people are able to just click in on this, and there's some people that are just going to watch through the live feed, so one way or another, everybody will get the information that they need.
Okay.
Awesome.
So I'll start in a few minutes.
Ah, I'm so excited.
Yeah. No kidding. Where are you from?
Australia, Sydney.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Very cool. Are you just coming
Is that a
over
gun on
for
your wall?
what's that?
Is that a gun on your wall?
Sorry, it's kind of breaking up. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
gun.
Why?
Over your head, Mary. Looks like there's a gun on your wall.
Alright, well.
Ah,
Hello. Hi there.
hey, I see Alex and Steven.
Scott. Paul is
Hey.
sick. Probably gonna join
Yep, I
the.
ran into him on the way here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Small world. Small city. Yeah. Really disappointing. Okay.
Who's that? Marina.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Yep.
Let's give it a few more minutes.
Technology. I know, right?
And the nice thing about this, for anyone who hasn't done this kind of meeting with us, it creates a YouTube video that people can watch at any point to get caught up.
Cool.
Yeah, Marilia, is that a gun on your wall?
Oh, yeah. It's an old one. It doesn't shoot.
Oh, wow. We are not allowed to have those kind of things here.
No, in America, we
Oh,
we
yeah.
all have guns on our walls.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Actually, that's one of the things I've organized in Reno when I get there is to go to the gun range because
Yeah.
I'm not for guns, but I would like to shoot one.
I grew up shooting guns, so I basically grew up with it. My dad's a psychopath.
Oh, that's exactly what you want to have done.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm born from.
Yeah, I was more like a fishing guy. We were all just like spear fishing and all that kind of stuff. You can't really get guns here.
Yeah, I'm not a big gun enthusiast, just for the record. It's gun. It
Says
doesn't
the
shoot.
person with the gun on her wall. Yeah. Or someone else. Oh, Evan. Hey, Evan. Can you hear us, Evan? Evan.
Yes, I can hear you.
Muted? Oh, okay. Just checking.
Just take my mute off. Putting it back on now.
Right on. All right. So if you're not on mute, go ahead and put yourself on mute. I see Mary, Marina, and Michael. Hey, Michael. Yeah, go ahead and get muted. So what I'm going to do is this meeting is really just focusing on our Burgins and the people that are new to our camp. Doug camped with me last year, but we're just bombing his house and hanging out here. And we also have Jet that lives here, who is first year with us. And I just wanted to, tell everybody welcome to the camp. Everything that we do here in the camp is basically driven by community effort. And some of the things that I do in practice with the camp is an effort to build community. When we do our build projects, and then when we're on the playa, we also do something before dinner called Dinner Circle, which radical fairy stuff that Kurt has used to. He's done that out there in the boonies with me a couple of times. each time at dinner time we get together in a circle, hold hands. We'll speak each other's names, and we'll also share any announcements right before dinner, and then just jump in, eat, and then everybody does their own thing. So, or we do it in groups, because we had some pretty good group adventures last year too. And it ebb and flows the whole week, and everybody's got time to do their own thing. And even though there's at least one, someone has their mic open, if you can make sure it's muted.
How do you mute it?
There should be a little microphone there for you to click on and choose mute. But I'm going to just keep on going. There's going to be at least one volunteer opportunity for everybody during the week in camp, and just to make sure camp is clean and operational, not only for guests that come into the front of the house, but for our residents that are in the back of the house, including the kitchen, the common areas, and stuff like that. So cleanliness is important, and it's even more important this year because this is our first year with an actual food certificate, which means that the health department can come by at any time. So, but Mary's in charge of that, but Mary needs to be supported by everybody in camp. The kitchen is clean. Mary's backup is going to be Sunblock, whose name is Jeff. But we all have to do our part to make sure camp stays clean and hospitable for the people living there as well as people visiting. Wednesday night, we're going to have a camp party that everybody can bring a guest. If that guest has more than one, it's not a big deal, but if everybody brings two, we might have a problem. We'll have a little camp party with a dinner that night, and then everybody will do their thing. But it's just a lot of fun. We did it last year, and it turned out to be pretty cool.
I ate vegetarian food, and that was like that was a stretch.
It was like all vegetarian, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was like fake chicken. It's good.
Yeah, fake chicken and fake beef. It was. I've never seen that before. That kind of. It had to be hydrated. It was these little hard briquettes that grew into these patties. Chewy as fuck. Anyway,
we all dressed up.
Yeah, we did.
Asian
steampunk was a theme that year. Yeah, the year before that we did monk fetish. Everybody dressed up as monks, but the idea was like the Asian style monks, like in Thailand and stuff like that. But one of the guys was Italian, so he came as a Franciscan monk. Perfectly appropriate. But we had a small turnout that year. This year was a lot. Was a lot more. So I also encourage people to do volunteering outside of camp. There's some opportunities that I definitely recommend you look into before going out there, like temple guardians. Lamplighters is fun, but that fills up very quickly. And then there's some other workshops that you'll find out there, even workshops on how to become a ranger and stuff like that. Kurt happens to be a ranger, and I'm glad to have him in camp. I also know Kurt from some other projects too, and Radical Fairy stuff, so which has been kind of cool. Let's see. I'm also looking at a list on the screen. We're not actually looking at people, so if you're wondering why I'm staring, it's because of that. Let's see. So one of the things that I want to do is give everybody a chance to just kind of say hi and introduce themselves that are, kind of new to camp. So everybody that's on the live feed, we'll give them a chance to just kind of speak up, including Doug and myself who've been at the camp before. But I've talked to everybody so far, and everybody knows me on some level. So I'm going to just do a quickie example of what I'd like to hear everybody say. My name is Scott. My playa name is Toaster. I'm the creator of Sun Guardians, and it's our 4th year, and it's a Hindu-based camp focusing on Ganesh and Hanuman, and it's really important for me that everybody is proud of what they are a part of, and I hope you guys really enjoy your time.
My name is Doug. This would be my 2nd year at Burning Man and with Sun Guardians. Last year, not knowing what to expect and just was kind of blown away. So for all those who are new, it's going to be everything you expected and more. It can be challenging, like 70-mile-an-hour winds the day we're trying to set up camp. But it's a blast, and it can be whatever you want it to be. It can be a spiritual thing. It can be a sexual thing. It can be a music thing. It's whatever you want it to be. It's what it's going to be. And I really enjoyed staying in Sun Guardians. That's why I'm coming back again. As Scott said, you have maybe a few chores to do during the week, but you pretty much can do what you want. And, made a lot of good friends actually in camp and see some of them pretty frequently. And Jet, who's going to speak in a minute, he's my boyfriend, and he's going to be coming. This will be his first time.
Hi everybody, I'm Kurt. This will be my 5th year on Playa, and I'm really looking forward to being part of this group. I was drawn to the ideas that Scott was just talking about. I was with a different camp the first 4 years I was there on Playa, and it was a really loose organization, so I wanted something with a little bit more structure and a little bit more of the sense of community that we're in the process of building right now. So I'm really looking forward to a chance to contribute to the group and have an experience that's a little bit deeper than it would be if I'd just been on my own. So definitely looking forward to meeting everyone in person and seeing you all in Black Rock City.
I'm Jet, and as Doug said, it's my first time going to Burning Man, first time with Sun Guardians. And after Doug actually had a chance to kind of give me some snapshots of everything that he experienced last year, I think that was sort of the hook for me. And I think for me, this is something I'd like to do because it's something out of my comfort zone. And it's something I just want to be able to say that I can actually do this. So looking forward to contributing. From Scott describing the camp, I think it'll speak to me because I've been an on and off yoga practitioner for the last 15 years. So maybe I can bring some of that experience, some of that to teach. So, hi y'all.
So my screen, I've got a few of you listed here. I see. I'm just going to call you out from right to left, and I got Michael on my first screen here. So Michael, why don't you go off mute and tell us your bit.
Hey, I'm Michael. This is my second burn happening this year, and I'm really looking forward to staying with you guys. It sounds like you have a good group going on. I live in Portland. So, anything else?
Well, you're camping with someone, and what attracted you to Sun Guardians, or what is it that led you in our direction?
I actually was looking. This is a third camp that I tried. The first one I was looking at with friends, and nobody in that camp could get tickets, so they decided not to go for it. The second one I never heard any back from, and third one I actually found through Comfort and Joy, which is you guys. And I like the fact that there was a good age diversity, that the fact that the theme was more for the general Burning Man population than a specific targeted theme or workshop. and it seemed to me like a good feel and good fit overall. The person I'm traveling with is Trina, who is not on. I think she might be having technical difficulties. It's also she's on the East Coast, so it's after 10 for her, and she has to get up fairly early. So I hope she can see this video later. Anyways, Trina is an old friend of mine. I've known her for close to 18 years. Her and her husband got married on the property that my husband and I used to own years ago. And she's also, this is going to be her second year as well. So we had gone together 4 years ago in 2011, first time, and both of us had really wanted to go back at some point. So.
Well, interesting fact about Trina, I believe, is she's our only actual Hindu, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting, and she was a lot of fun when I talked to her on the phone. Next is Mary Lee with our gun-toting.
Yep, that's me. I just go by Mary, but my first time to Burning Man. I'm really excited. I'm excited to go with the group just because I've been into yoga the last probably 4 years, and I just really like all the ideas that Scott's talked about and getting to know people, and I do think it'll be a lot different experience going with the group and with the camp than just going solo. So I'm excited to get to know everyone and get the camp going and get down there.
Awesome. So next I think I got Marina.
Hi. Yeah, this is my first year going to Burning Man. Been wanting to go for many years, and I'm really excited that this year I get the ability to go. I'm going with my friend Stacy, or Anastasia, and we really like the theme of the camp, and we were really happy to get the opportunity to participate. I'm from Chicago, and I'm just looking forward to experiencing Burning Man for myself and seeing all the art and meeting everybody in camp.
Marina, do you go by Marina or
Marina. Yeah, no nicknames,
okay.
just Marina.
Thought I'd ask. I was like, because if we had 3 Marys in camp, that was going to get confusing.
Yeah, no.
All right, next I got Jacob. Unmute yourself, Jacob. You're still on mute, Jacob.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Yeah, hi, I'm Jacob. This will be my first burn. Very excited. I'm a research assistant at Macquarie University down here in Sydney, Australia. Just generally a nice guy. What else do I do? I like scuba diving. I like camping in general, actually.
Well, what brings you to Sun Guardians? What is it that attracted you to us?
Well, I like the whole spiritual / fun aspect, and it seems like you guys know what you're doing as well. That also helps. You guys just seem like a good group of people.
We're a group of people, yes.
Yeah. What else? No, you just guys. I know something on the website or the Facebook group just gelled, and I was like, yeah, these guys seem the group for me.
Right on. All right, I'll go ahead and move on to Evan. Evan, why don't you unclick your mic and tell us a little bit?
There we go. There I am. Hey there, guys. I'm Evan. I heard about the group through QueerBurn, the queerburners.com. I was a radical fairy back, say 25 years ago, before we had dark fairies here in Los Angeles, or when we had dark fairies here in Los Angeles. Oh, yes, the good old days. And I've been kind of bumping around since then. I'm a martial artist. I've been training for 12 years in that. I did yoga many years ago. I still practice, so I'm fairly limber. I can do that. Thought about suggesting a cooperative yoga class. Actually, I learned many years ago. So I will look that stuff up and see if I still have that documentation. If I do, I'll suggest the class. What else? I'm also an IT engineer, and I'm in the midst of changing my career to doing and building nonprofits in the gay community. Right now I'm working and writing grants for an organization called the Thrive Tribe Foundation here in Los Angeles. They support HIV education and health and services, which is great. Mainly connection to care, which is awesome. And that's what I've been doing presently. So, as for joining the Sun Guardians, I ran into Mr. Toaster here back on QueerBurn and saw you were part of Sun Guardians, and I read up on it, and it sounded like a really cool group. You guys are doing into the spiritual side. I'm a Buddhist myself. I've been practicing since I was probably 20. That was a long time ago. Just leave it at that. And I thought it'd be a good group to be part of. It sounds like you have a lot of energy and you're really mellow at the same time. So it sounds like a nice balance. So looking forward to it.
All right, thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to move on to Stephen and Alex next.
All right, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, guys. I'm Alex. We're both in San Francisco. And we're also sort of the other member of our mini tribe here is Paul, who's ill right now and possibly on the stream, so maybe we can see this. But yeah, I guess we came to the group through kind of like friend of a friend referral process, which is usually a good vouch, I would say, for a group of people. And so far, personally, I think the community aspect is the most exciting part. I know a few friends who have burned before. This is my first time. But a few people have been, telling me to do it for a while, and I know that one frustration I heard from some of them was that they went with kind of bigger camps, where it was like really like this huge group, and you don't really get to know everybody. You kind of will end up with sort of a core group of a few people. So I like the idea of getting to know a smaller group a little bit. Don't have a plan name yet. Someone told me you're supposed to wait till you get there to have somebody name you. Is that true, or do you come up with your own?
Well, technically people can come up with their own client name, but I think it's better to get one given to you. Mine was given to me, and that was given to me by an older burner when I first joined the community, and it's stuck like glue.
Thanks.
Cool. Well, my name is Stephen, everyone, friend of Alex and Paul's, and I also go by Saturn, but now I'm excited to get a client name. I want to have a third name when I get there. This is also my first time going to Burning Man. I've been wanting to go for a very, very long time because I've known a lot of people that have gone, and they've all said what a transformative and wonderful and unique experience it is. So just put it out in the universe this year that if it was meant for me to go, a way would present itself, and a way did through Sun Guardians. It just magically happened. So I'm really, really excited to be part of the group, and excited to meet all of you and experience this hopefully wonderful transformative thing called Burning Man. So yeah, that's me.
Well, right on. Well, I'm glad to have you all here. We got a lot of new people that are also unfortunately not here, but we'll hopefully catch up to the video portion when that's published. I saw somebody trying to message me through Facebook about the link, but I'm going to let them get caught up through the video. One of the things that's really important that we, make sure people, especially coming to Burning Man for the first time, is that you understand the 10 principles. And I really expect everyone to, be familiar with those. And you may not know how to practice them at first, but hopefully through the week, we'll be able to demonstrate, the 10 principles in practice. One of the 10 principles I want to talk about specifically is radical self-reliance. There's a good and a bad way to look at radical self-reliance. And in our camp, we don't like to look at the bad way because while each of you are responsible for making sure you take care of your own shit when you get out there, you got to have your tent, you got to have your bed, you got to have your emergency water. We tell everybody to have at least 1.5 gallons a day. Just kind of plan for that. What if our water supply isn't delivered? You know what I mean? That's just that extra planning. And plus, with everybody bringing a meal, we should be covered with food no matter what. It's just a matter of just making sure you got your basic needs met. And what it also means is taking care of yourself while you're out there. That means, making sure you're getting plenty of water, that you're using sunblocks or sun protection, because that sun will eat the shit out of you. But some people will say radical self-reliance is if you don't take care of your shit, then you're shit out of luck. And that's not how we operate in our camp. We want to make sure everybody is safe and everybody has, everybody in camp is watching out for everybody else in camp. The last couple of years, there's been at least one person that overdid it. And they just didn't understand the limitations of being out in the middle of the desert, drinking tons of alcohol, wearing a rubber mask all day for one person, or, drinking all day and staying up for, 48 hours he was up that one night. Crazy stuff like that. So it means taking care of yourself. I myself have failed the last couple of years because I don't wear my dust mask enough. So every time I've come home for the last 2 years, I've come home with bronchitis and pneumonia. Or not pneumonia, asthma. So bad that I could barely breathe. So these are just things that everybody needs to make sure that they do. Make sure you have your dust mask. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you have protection on your skin and all those very important things. And that's the 110 principle I wanted to focus on today. Hold on, I seem to be getting a lot of messages, and I'm wondering if it's one of our people trying to tell me something. No, it is not. But Kevin, Mary, and John are on, so that's good news.
Yeah, you're on the public.
Yeah. So as far as the 10 principles are there, please make sure that you're knowledgeable of those. It's on the Burning Man website. It's linked on the queerburners.com site, and that is out there for you guys to see. Is there anybody with any questions on that I need to expand on further? Anything on 10 principles? These are the foundation principles written by Larry Harvey, and they're all very important as far as your life on the play and what you're practicing. So please make sure that you are aware of those. I expect everybody to have those practices in place while you're in camp, because that's really what it is. And everybody talks about an 11th principle too. Some say it's gratitude. Some say, what's the other things that you've heard?
Mainly gratitude.
Mainly gratitude, yeah. Have you heard about another principle? No. These are things that are just very important to have in your toolkit while you're out there, because between gifting and just the other ones that are on that list, it's important to know. I'm really stuffed up right now, so I'm having trouble breathing. Anyway, let's see. Oh no, I've got other stuff. Let's see. Life in camp. Every day, there's certain things that need to happen. Every day, one of the leads will, be making sure camp operations are getting started. Someone is going to be making brunch. Someone might be making tea for tea service. The temple needs to make sure it's clean and ready for the day. These are just, these fluffer things that we need to do to get the day started. Through the middle of the day, there's probably not going to be a lot of energy backstage, but more front of the house, because we have meditation workshops and yoga workshops that'll be going on during the day. Right now, I only have 2 evening events planned, and that's ramen and a movie. And we're going to need people that are, engaged with that. So if you're not sure about the volunteer lists, reach out to Sam. On the page, it's Sam Uri. He's our volunteer coordinator, and he'll help you get onto the volunteer assignments if you're having trouble finding something on the list. And we'll be adding new roles periodically depending on what we need. So be sure to stay in touch with that. Yeah, ice is on the ice run is on the as well. Yeah, every day, like about 10 o'clock in the morning, someone needs to go, or 2 people need to go and get ice for camp, and we'll have that on the schedule as well. Let's see, projects. So I was really excited to see some of the conversation that was going on about the flags. I'm glad to see some people are starting to run with that already. I want to see 25 flags, hopefully from everybody in camp, that's 6 inches by 4 inches. Write whatever you want on it, if it's spiritual sayings or science or, whatever. Whatever it is that inspires you, or maybe it's nothing at all. Maybe it's just a really cool swatch of fabric. And then just send it to me, and I'll sew them all on so they can be hung when we get out there. Another project, if someone wants to take it on, is I need 4 lighting fixtures made. And these are just suspended kind of bulbous kind of figures that can be done by anybody anywhere by using fairy lights and plastic cups. And there's an example of that in our pictures if someone wants to take that on. Some of our build projects pretty much have to be done here. We don't have a lot of build projects, and there's only one that's kind of complicated, only because I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. And it's one of the features for the courtyard. And that's the thing. We have a courtyard where anybody who wants to can make a creation that can be added to the courtyard, something that's engaging and people can interact with. We have the zoetrope from last year. We have the Wheel of Destiny from last year, and I'm hoping to get a bigger, better version of that. And then I'm talking about maybe doing another zoetrope and what I've been calling the hexadrome, which I'm hoping to get together with John Tran and come up with an idea. I bounced some ideas off of when I talked to him on the phone, and he sounded kind of excited about it, so we'll see what happens with that. Let's see. I'm just checking my list of things to talk about. We're going to have an all-hands meeting that's going to work something like this too. There'll be certain people that will have access to the interactive piece, while most people will just have to see it through the feed like some of you guys are doing today that just gives one-way communication. We have a lot of meetings right now because our meetings have been kind of a struggle in the past. And every time we do the Google Hangout, we learn something new about it. And I think we finally got it down this time. Knock on wood somewhere. I think we finally got it down. We had a lot of mistakes with it, but I think we finally got it down. And I wish we had the ability to have more connections into it, but it'd be nice to have everybody talking at the same time. But apparently, Google can only handle 10 connections at a time. All right, well, that's everything on my list. This is a good time for any questions if anybody has them. And if they want to message me a question, you can text me through the phone or message through Facebook. Or you can just speak up. Anyone? Whoa. What? What happened? Oh, somebody's butt on the screen. All right. If nobody has any questions or there's nothing else that people want to talk about, then we can go ahead and wrap this up. And the leads are getting together Sunday. Well, some of us are getting together on Sunday. And then we have another meeting, I think, next week for everyone. And then hopefully we'll be able to get some stuff going on. Let's see, what's this? Hi, Hunter. All right, cool. So the video will be posted soon, so if anybody missed it, they can get caught up. I was really hoping to do more introductions for people and, you know, just get people more familiar. I mean, we got somebody in Boston now. We got 3 people in Boston, and now we got 2 people in LA, and we got a bunch of people here in the Bay Area. We got 2 people in Portland now, but we have 2 more that are formally with us. Pico's often engaged. So we're spread out. We're getting into pockets. And we have some people spread out all over Seattle and stuff like that. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Whoops.
Bye.
Is that Ray? Did Ray just pop in?
Nice to see you.
Ray, did you just pop in to say hi to everyone? Ray? All right, bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.